Welcome to another episode of Chad Sports Talk. You don't know my name's Chad. Take a dive on sports, and this is the video to kind of a reactionary video, basically with last night's Stanley Cup playoff results, where the President's Trophy winner, Florida Panthers, were swept out of the playoffs by their in-state rival, Tampa Bay Lightning. And this is kind of a video I've kind of contemplated a bit because I've mentioned before that this is where I predicted Florida to get knocked out of the playoffs, anyways. And I think I said it was supposed to be 7 games. I wasn't expecting a sweep. But does this prove that the President's Trophy is cursed? If you win it, you're not going to win Stanley Cup. But before I dive into all that conspiracy theory and innuendos, if you could go ahead and smash that thumbs up for me, especially like the content I provide you. Really pleases you two guys. Help promote this channel out. You also subscribe. Love you guys review my work. Love y'all for doing that. And I mean, if you subscribe, it helps me provide more entertainment value for you. Now, when I looked at the timeline of the awarding of the President's Trophy, which wasn't really officially awarded. First time it was actually awarded was the 1985-86 season. The first winner was the Edmonton Oilers, where they lost their divisional final in 7 games to Calgary. So, most of the time you're not thinking, you're not looking at the aspect of being cursed, because in the early time frame it was pretty much a split. You get knocked out, then you win the cup. You get knocked out, you win the cup. So it was just a weird concept to kind of look at that and look at some other aspects. But in the past 9 seasons, 7 of them were knocked out in the second round. 1 made to the conference final. 1 got swept out of the first round. Sweeping the President's Trophy winner only happened 4 times total in the past 36 years, and only 8 of them was able to lift the grandest trophy of them all, the Stanley Cup. So this is kind of like, my perception of this President's Trophy. Winning it pretty much guarantees you not winning the cup. It looks on, if you look at the numbers and whatnot, it looks almost as a putting nails in the coffin for your postseason. More likely than not, you're not going to make it out of the conference finals, second round of the playoffs. That seems where the President's Trophy kind of goes. The winner goes away. But you got to think, playoff hockey is different than regular season hockey. And the things that you do in the regular season won't work in the postseason because you play the same team, and then they just kind of rotate everything else. So I'll kind of go over some of the past winners and losers, or not really losers, but past winners of the President's Trophy and the results in the playoffs. And I just kind of go with the walk down everything with how many games they lost, whatnot. Now I've already covered the 80 Oilers losing to the Flames in 7, but in 86 they repeated as number 1 team in the league and won Stanley Cup. The following season, Calgary was the number 1 team, lost in the division finals to their arch rival Edmonton in a 4-game sweep. But in 88, they turned around and won the cup. So in the early years, it was a 50-50 shot. So not bad. Then the 89-90 season, Boston went all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals before they lost to Edmonton in 5. Seems to be like a recurring theme with this trophy in the beginning. Then 1990, the Blackhawks were the number 1 team, where they lost the division semifinals to the North Stars in 6. 91, it was the Rangers, lost the division final to the Penguins in 6. Then the Penguins, in 92, lost the division finals to the Islanders in 7. One's to the 93-94 New York Rangers that the President's Trophy winner won the Stanley Cup. And then 94, Detroit went to the finals, but got swept by the Devils. The Devil. And then the next 3 years, the The winner got lost the conference final in 6 games. 95 was Detroit, lost to Colorado. Colorado followed next season, lost to Detroit, and then Dallas lost to Detroit. And during that time frame, during that mid late 90s, that was Detroit, Colorado, and Dallas. Those are the big three out west. One of those three is always going to be the dominant team. But in '98, when Dallas won the whole thing, and so the '99, the Blues ended up becoming the President's Trophy winner, but they lost to the conference quarters to San Jose in 7. And then a very unique trend. The next two President's Trophy winner actually won the Stanley Cup. So it kind of put, the whole question mark. Does this mean that the trophy is cursed? Because in 2000 was Colorado, 01 was Detroit. In 2002, Ottawa became the President's Trophy winner. That's right. Ottawa had a good team. They had a couple of good teams, actually. But this one lost in the conference finals to the Devils in 7. In 03, Detroit returned to winning the President's Trophy. And once again, lost it in the conference semis to Calgary in 6. In 04, no winner because of the strike. So then 05, when he came back and once again went to Detroit, lost in the conference quarters, Edmonton in 6. Then 06, Buffalo. That's right, Buffalo. They had a couple of good teams. They lost in the conference final to Ottawa in 5. But in 07, Detroit won it all, taking the President's Trophy and the Stanley Cup in the same year. San Jose lost in the quarters to the Ducks. Washington in 09, lost to the Canadiens in the quarters. Vancouver actually made it to the finals and lost to Boston in 7. And then the Canucks again, winning back-to-back President's Trophies, lost to the quarters to LA in 5. Then after that, and then 2012, Blackhawks were the last ones to win the President's Trophy and the Stanley Cup. And since that time frame, no winner of the President's Trophy has won the Stanley Cup or even sniffed it. We're even in the same building as the Stanley Cup. Because of 13, it was Boston, lost in the second round to Canadiens in 7, the Rangers in 2014. Conference Finals, Tampa Bay in 7. Washington in 15 and 16, both lost in the second round, both to Pittsburgh. Then Nashville 2017, losing to Winnipeg in 7. 2018, Tampa Bay lost in the first round in a first-round sweep by the Blue Jackets. That's the last team to get swept, being the conference to be the President's Trophy winner. Boston, second round to Tampa Bay in 5. 2020, Colorado to Vegas in 6. And just recently, the Florida Panthers getting swept by the Tampa Bay Lightning. So like I said, only 4 teams actually got swept. Only 8 won the cup. It looked like 2 other ones actually made it to the Stanley Cup final. Actually, 3, 3 others actually made it to the Stanley Cup finals. So in that aspect that you can kind of say, okay, at least you made it to the finals and you just didn't kind of, perform at your best at that time frame. And it seems like every time they go to the Stanley Cup finals to play, 2 of them were done pretty quickly, either 4 or 5 games. Only Vancouver in 2010-11 season that they went to full season. For me, looking at this, winning the President's Trophy does not constitute you winning the Stanley Cup. But I will always pick you not winning the cup every time you do it. It just tends to be the going rate right now in terms of that. And just only time will tell if next season that the Stanley President's Trophy winner breaks that trend. But the way it's going now, I don't see that happening. It's just like that, teams get healthy at the right time, or players all of a sudden hit their stride. Other players go through the funks. I mean, it's a whole convoluted mess that comes with players on the ice and whatnot. think that if you end up winning the President's Trophy, you might as well kiss your chances of winning Stanley Cup away. It goes down, like I said, 22% of the President's Trophy winners actually win the Cup. If that doesn't constitute it being a curse for someone, I'm not sure what else is. And it's just, one of those things that just makes it a weird aspect in terms of the NHL. Do they go back to the time frames? Is hang a banner and instead of saying President's Trophy winner, and they're like the regular season champion, like they used to, kid. I just find it weird that that's the what happened. So does this mean now that Tampa Bay is the favorite to three-peat, which has not happened since the Islanders did that between the 80-83 season when they went 4 in a row. They couldn't make it 5 because Edmonton put it into that one. But that's when Edmonton had their run of making the finals 5 straight years, but getting split by Montreal. But for me, I think winning the President's Trophy is a curse for your franchise. Once that happens, just be happy that you're the number 1 team in the NHL, and then enjoy your short trip in the playoffs. But hey, let me know what you think about this one. I don't know if it's a bit of a stretch to say that winning the President's Trophy is a death sentence in the postseason, but it definitely looks that way, especially in the last 9 years. And you're 7 of those times you're out in the second round. And then if you look at it, you're averaging out in the second round in the past 9 years. 1 lost first round, 1 lost the conference final. So your average staying power after winning the President's is the second round right now. But hey, just let me know what you think. I could be completely off left field, but just watching those guys go at it last night was intense. Watching a couple goals get wiped off the board because of things, and it's just they were just trying, and Florida was attacking a lot, and Florida has all that talent on there. What's going to happen with Joe Thornton? He looked like old man Christmas out there with his beard. Garreau was going, does he stay in Florida? Maybe make another run? Who knows? Like I said, just leave a comment down below where you're there. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up for me. You can also share this video with your friends and family. Once you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification until next time I post that video. And I will see you next time on Chat Sports Talk.